does getting a win like this do for a group just to kind of feel that flow and that confidence again?
Well, the best part about it is that, the things that we've been working on and the things that we've been talking about, we've executed for the most part, and that's what you're most proud of. Not necessarily the pressure of getting a win, it's that the things that you've been doing are now being rewarded because of the way we chose to play tonight.
To have that big third quarter, 40-20, how did that change the game for you guys, and then what did you see in that stretch that worked?
Well, I thought it was just a combination of what we, put together. Our defense did its job. We got out, got steals. We talked about getting easy baskets. We got a ton in that quarter, and they set the tone there. So we were able to get out and have our sprint and run game together because we were able to get the stops and get easy baskets versus a very good defensive Miami team.
How big was Jonathan Isaac, especially in that first half?
I thought he was absolutely great. You talk about a guy that always stays ready no matter what the rotation looks like. When his number's called, he changed the game defensively. Being able to go in there and guard multiple guys, multiple positions, protect the rim. Just his energy was very infectious for us tonight.
Coach, tonight you guys had a 5-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio, 36 assists, 7 turnovers, but specifically Tyus Jones, 9 assists, and no turnovers for him. What was it like having that night from him and just the ball movement in general for the team?
I thought it was excellent. He did a great job of getting us organized, played with pace, but also played with poise, found the right pass, the right guy at the right time. The reason you bring a guy like that in is because that's what they do. There's a reason why he's led the league in assist-to-turnover ratio for so long, because he understands how to play the game and where to get the ball at the right time with these guys.
You said that the team kind of decided that they had to play the right way or play the way that you guys were talking about. What kind of goes into that decision, or how does that kind of come about, or what made you seem to click today?
I wouldn't say it's so much decided to. I think it's just those things all fell into place right now for us. You look at the third quarter as the prime example of that. Like, we sat down, we got stops, we didn't gamble, we were able to go get easy baskets off of our defense, creating turnovers. So those are the things that's what it looks like. We shared and moved the basketball with quick decisions. When the double team came, we found bodies, we swung it, we found one more, we went from good to great on shots a ton of times, and that's what this team is capable of doing night in and night out.
Coach, Anthony Black tonight, we know what he can do defensively, but he had, plus 17 for you guys, was just really a key offensive cog for you guys. What's this game just been kind of another example of what he's been doing all this season?
He's been special. I think he just keeps stepping into more of who he is. We talk about the things that he's capable of doing defensively, but then he did a couple things tonight that, everybody talked about the dunk that he had, over in Berlin, but then you see the one he throws off the rim, goes back and gets it, and that even shocked me. But that's what he's capable of doing, and when he plays with that level of aggression and confidence, it's who he is, and it's what he's capable of doing on any given night.
How do you guys bring what worked tonight on the next one?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think we go tomorrow, we look at film, we figure out the things that we can do better, because there's a lot of cleanup from tonight. But then that's what we have to do to make sure we transfer it over. Stick with how we shared the basketball, how we defended, the cleanup from little small things within the game that we know we can control. I think that you just take that into a tough Toronto team that you're going to face next.
We were talking the other day about how it's important to not let missed shots affect confidence. Is this an example of how they didn't let missed shots in the prior couple games affect their play?
Yeah, I thought we did a great job in that first half. I think there was one moment we were shooting 20-something% from the three, and that didn't impact the way we played. I think you shake it off because you've been there. We've been there before. They felt that, but then they said, we got to make sure we sit down and guard the right way. They communicated to one another. They organized the things that were on the floor. They understood the coverages that we were in. All those things were a big part of why we walk away with this win, because these guys were so highly connected.
We've heard you talk a lot over the years about being able to play with joy, and obviously this losing streak, there's been this kind of pall over the team, maybe some frustration sinking in. How nice was it to kind of see the team play with a little bit of that swagger again, and how important is it to kind of maintain that as you guys try to move forward?
It's key for this team. That's the group that we have. They spend time together, they care about each other, they work together. All those things are big pieces of this group. So when they can celebrate each other's success on any given night, that's so important for this group, and that's what we'll continue to do moving forward, one game at a time.
Coach, how do you see this win, especially midway through the year, as a sign of maturity, not just for your players, but even for you and your coaching staff as, it's getting close to the deadline, and obviously the rumor mill is always going to have things, churning. How do you think of that as?
I've always said it, we say it as a staff, you control what you can't control. And part of that is we control our effort every single day we step on the court. We control how we take care of people that we're playing with and who are around every single day. And that's all you can do. And then night in and night out, the effort that you give is what matters for the most part for this group. And so all the other stuff, you can kind of just let it go because you can't control any of that. This group takes care of each other, and that's all we're going to continue to do down the stretch.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
We got AB right here.
Where's he at?